Greetings everyone. Today we are joined here to discuss our case study on the topic annual equivalence analysis, which is made by Gaurav, Atharva, Tushar, and myself Ajinkya. Now let's start with the PPT. The first topic is annual equivalence analysis, and it will be explained by Atharva.
So now we will discuss the definition of annual equivalence analysis. So annual equivalence analysis is one of the most used techniques for evaluation of investments. The main process is to convert any cash flow to an equivalent uniform cash flow. Later, the discussion decision is given taking the economic category of the problem into account. It has two sub criteria to discuss annual equivalent criteria and we have to apply annual worth analysis. Next, please. Calculating annual equivalent worth criteria. Annual equivalent worth criteria provides a basis for measuring investment worth by determining equal payments on annual basis. Any lump sum cash amount can be converted into a series of equal annual payments. So to find the net present worth of the original series and then multiply the amount by the capital recovery factor is how we calculate annual equivalent worth criteria. We use this formula to evaluate the investment worth of projects. Next, please. Comparing mutually exclusive alternatives like service projects where we select the alternative with the minimum annual equivalent cost. Also, revenue projects where we select the alternative with the maximum annual equivalent worth. Also, single project evaluations uh, to know which decisions to accept or reject for a single revenue projects. We use annual equivalent analysis as if annual equivalent cost is greater than zero, then we accept the investment. If it is equal to zero, the investment remains indifferent. That is, it remains neutral. Also, if annual equivalent cost is less than zero, then we reject the investment. Now, I will next slide. Benefits of annual equivalent analysis. In the real world situations, annual equivalent analysis is preferred over or demanded over net present worth analysis. For example, corporations issue annual reports and develop yearly budgets. For these purposes, a company may find it useful to present the annual cost or benefit of ongoing project rather than its overall cost or benefit. Now, I will request my friend Ajinkya to please continue.
Now let's discuss the annual equivalent cost. The basic definition of annual equivalent cost is it is the annual cost of owning, operating, and maintaining an asset over its entire life. It is often used by firms for capital budgeting decisions as it allows the company to compare the cost effectiveness of various assets that have unequal lifespans. Also, the cost when the only the costs are involved, the annual equivalent method is called the annual equivalent cost method. The given diagram shows us the revenues of two kinds that are the operating costs and the capital costs. Now, coming to the next topic, the operating costs. Next slide, please. The operating costs can be defined as the costs that are incurred by operation of physical plants or equipment which are needed to provide the service. The capital cost, they can be defined as the cost incurred by the purchasing of assets to be used in production of a service, which basically means that whenever the company owns some kind of assets or properties, they are all included in the capital costs. Now, normally the capital costs are non-recurring costs, and the capital recovery cost is denoted by CR, which we will be studying in the following slide. In this slide, we can see the formula of CR. It is given as follows, where I is the initial investment, A is the total amount, P is the principal amount, small I is denoting the interest of the cost, N is the duration of the costs for which the equity is being used by the company. In the next slide, in this slide, we can see the cost incurred by all the cars, which are given in the segment column of the table, basically. And after applying the formula of CR, we can see that the total cost incurred by all the cars in the table is equal to $3,613. Now the next part will be explained by my friend Tushar.
Thank you, Ajinkya. Now let's see about the annual worth analysis. So what is annual worth analysis? Annual worth analysis is defined as the equivalent uniform annual worth analysis of all estimated receipts and disbursements during the life cycle of a project. So it contains two cases. First case is unit cost or unit profit calculation, and second one is make or buy decision. So now let's see about the unit cost calculations. In many situations, we need to know the unit profit or unit cost of operating an asset. To obtain a unit profit, we may proceed as follows. So there are a few steps. So first is determine the number of units to be produced each year over the life of a asset. Identify the cash flow series associated with production or service over the life of an asset. Then calculate the present worth of a project cash flow series at a given interest rate, and then determine the equivalent annual worth. And then after, the fourth step is divide the equivalent annual worth by the number of units to be produced or serviced during each year. So now let's see the second case. The second case was make or buy decision. Now, make or buy problems are among the most common business decisions. At any given time, a firm may have option of either buying or an item or producing it. If either the make or buy alternatives requires the acquisition of machinery or equipment besides the item itself, then the problem becomes an investment decision. Since the cost of an outside service is usually quoted in terms of dollars per unit, it is easier to compare. It is easier to compare the two alternatives if the differential cost of a make alternative are also given in dollars per unit. This unit cost comparison requires the use of annual worth analysis. Now, next let's see the problems on annual worth analysis. So, this will be explained by Gaurav.
Thank you, Tushar. So here we see the problems based on annual equivalence analysis. The first problem is a spare part manufacturer is considering establishing an engineering computing center. This center will be equipped with three engineering workstations that each would cost $50,000 and have a service life of 5 years. The expected salvage value of each workstation is $5,000. The annual operating and maintenance cost would be $20,000 for each workstation. If the MARR is 12%, determine the equivalent annual cost of operating the engineering center. So solution for this question is first we can calculate the capital cost, and the formula for capital cost is CR in bracket I equal to capital I in bracket A by P I N minus S in bracket A by F I N. So the full forms of these identities are CR means capital recovery, I means interest rate, capital I means initial amount, and P means present value, A means annual present value, and N means number of years. And then we can so after putting the values in this given formula, we can get the capital cost. Then we then already mentioned in annual value of annual operating cost is 20,000, already mentioned in question. So after to calculate this, AE in AE equal to 13,000 $83.44 plus $20,000. is give final answer 33,083.44. So this is the final answer for this question. Now we will see the next question. So next question is Malaysian utility firm is considering building a 50 megawatt geothermal plant that generates electricity from naturally occurring underground heat. The binary geothermal system will cost $75 million to build and $8 million include any income tax effect to operate per year. Unlike a conventional fossil fuel plant, this system will require virtually no fuel cost. The geothermal plant is to last for 25 years. At the end of that time, the expected salvage value will be about the same as the cost to remove the plant. The plant will be in operation of 80% the plant utilization factor of the year, or 80% of 7,500 hours per year. If the firm MARR is 10% per year, determine the cost of generating electricity kilowatt hour. So solution for this question is first we calculate the annual total operating hours is 0.80 into 7,500 equal to we give 6,000 hours per year. After that we calculate annual electricity generated 50,000 into 6,000 equal to 300 million kilowatt hours is the answer for this calculation. And then we calculate equivalent annual cost AEC. After calculating these we can get the answer of AEC, and then finally we can calculate cost per kilowatt hour. So after calculation the answer is $0.05 per kilowatt hours. This was all about annual equivalent analysis. Thank you.